new AI stuff. But again, if you go into the classroom section, you have the ability to get the proposal builder. That's the AI-GovCon proposal builder. And you can also use SAM search to search for your contracts. That's what I'm going to be using today. You can use sam.gov. However, if you want to get the full potential of using sam.gov, then you may need to generate industry keywords, because the way the contracts are sorted on sam.gov, some of the keywords, for example, if it's a janitorial contract, it may have been placed into the website with the solicitation code as opposed to being janitorial. So when you search that keyword, it's not going to appear. This is something called vector and non-vector search, I believe, if I get the terms right. But with SAM search, you don't have that problem. Even if you make a spelling error during the search, you will still find contracts. And again, you can look for state contracts, grants, SBIR, all within SAM search. But today I'm going to focus on federal, and I'm going to be looking for contracts that are, within the next 30 days and due within the next 30 days. And I'm looking at combined synopsis and solicitations. Searching waste management. Waste management is our search. And we have a few things here. We have solid waste management. The United States Army Human Proving Ground in Yuma, Arizona, is seeking quotes for solid waste management services. Now, you see, one great thing about SAM search is you have that smart summary. You have all the information at a glance, but it goes further to showing you similar contracts, top contractors. So it's going to let you know the companies that have been winning contracts within this industry, awarded contracts, and subcontractors, all within this one page. So this is good. But right now, again, I'm just looking through all water separator testing and pumping. Again, subcontractors, awarded contracts, gives you the history as well. So just this platform, again, they're adding something new that may eliminate Trello. So very soon you're going to have the tracking within SAM search, so you can keep track of each contract. I was just looking at it yesterday, so it should be ready by the end of this month. I'm going to demo it to you as well. But then the way they're trying to build out this platform is going to be like the all-in-one government contracting tool with AI as the foundation on everything. But let's, again, secure or storage. I was looking at storage contracts. I found that pretty interesting. But let's break something down and prepare a submission for it. I'm going to make it pretty quick because I know you guys are acquainted with most of these systems. Cabinet storage. Okay, let's see. DLA true. So there are times where you're going to have to go into a separate link. It doesn't only apply to the DLA, but a separate link in order for you to get the attachments. That could happen. It's nothing to be alarmed about. But I'm going to go to ChatGPT, and one of the great things about the AI-GovCon proposal builder is that it breaks down the solicitations in a specific way. The way you would have gone from one prompt to the other, it understands that methodology and it would follow that methodology without you having to throw in any fancy prompts. I'm going to go in and say, break it down. It starts off by giving you a high level. This is where we're seeing solicitation summary. The keyword here is summary. We're seeing SOW summary. So what we're seeing here is that this is cabinet storage, the DLA troop support construction and equipment. Evaluation criteria is going to be best value, may be awarded automatically. Origin inspection required. Hub zone and small business preferences apply. Okay, so we're getting that base level information. This is the SOW summary. Again, what you're going to notice is that if you want more detail on the SOW, you just need to let the bot know, I would like a more detailed SOW, and it's going to give you everything. So again, I don't want to spend too much time reading into the details, but I'm sure right now you can notice that the SOW summary that was given here versus what we have being produced here, it's far more details, far more superior. What you're going to notice as well is that there's always going to be a follow-up to get into proposal writing. The point of this bot is to get you to the point of understanding the proposal, finding subcontractors, and writing out your proposal quickly. So the follow-up question here is, would you like to proceed with screening questions? So these screening questions are questions that, like, what's your company name? Are you subcontracting the work? And would you like your subcontractor to be named in your proposal? So these are what the screening questions would be. But right now, I do not want to go into screening questions. I actually want to find subcontractors. So I would say, no, I would like a list of potential subs within the states in a tabular form. In a tabular format, URL, phone, email. You can be as specific as saying the amount of subcontractors you would like to see. Oh, I would like to see 10, 15, 25. So what we have here is Silver Star Metal Fabricating, and we have the URL to their website. Okay, so they're open. Let's see. It would now be your responsibility to kind of go in, get information, contact them. By the way, I'm testing the AI automation that would essentially scrape this information and begin the process of sending those emails to the subcontractor. It's currently being tested. And when it has gotten to a point where I think I can easily have it installed into your business, I'm going to release it in the Inner Circle, and I would like you to start testing it. So let's pretend like we have gone with this subcontractor. I'm not really looking at the details. I just want to show you the method. So screening questions. Now I'm requesting the screening questions just so I could answer them like this. What's the name of your company? ABC Ltd. Do you have a URL? I'm just going to say no. Subcontracting the work, yes. And this is the URL of my subcontractor. And then the last question here is, would you like the subcontractor to be named in the proposal or refer to them as team? I'm going to want to refer to them as team. And there we go. The next thing this is going to do is it's going to give you a table of contents on how your proposal should look. I'll let you know this. This bot has been trained on my ebook, and it takes the exact framework of the ebook and gives it to you as an initial suggestion. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to then let the bot know that I would like the table of content to be written based on the evaluation criteria. Recreate the TOC based on the evaluation criteria. Now, this just helps you to get a more airtight table of content. I will not, okay, let's see. It says excellent. Let's align the table of content specifically with the evaluation criteria embedded in. So referring to the document, while the solicitation does not list a formal evaluation criteria, it emphasizes several core factors through mandatory clauses, certification, and quality control requirements. These provide a clear basis of evaluation. And then it gives us this table of implicit evaluation criteria found in solicitation: technical compliance, quality assurance, delivery capability, past performance, regulatory compliance, includes Buy America Act. I was talking to somebody about this today. And business representation, your certifications, and the evaluation-based proposal table of contents. So the question of, are you able to create custom table of contents? This is the answer to it. You want to always make sure that your table of content is built just based on the evaluation criteria, just to improve the quality, as you've seen right here. So I'm just going to go through quickly, and then I'm going to go into the crowd and talk to you. But is this revised table of content acceptable to proceed with? I intentionally trained this to go step by step. I could have easily said, you know what, once you create the table of content, just go on and write the entire proposal. But I found that that system doesn't really work. So I like the table of content right now. You could go ahead and open a Google Doc like this and just get ready to start adding, for example, table of contents. Okay, so that table of content is now in there. Do not worry about the formatting of this document right now. Focus, at this time, you're going to focus on content. Oh, check this out. Overview relevant contracts and capabilities, including from the team. Okay, great. Now, once approved, we'll move on to section 1, which is the executive summary. And I'll say, yes, move on to section 1. Okay, there we go. Section 1, executive summary. ABC Ltd, in collaboration with the team, submits the proposal in response to solicitation issued by DLA Troop Support. Our submission outlines a compliant, high quality, and timely solution for the delivery of steel and wood storage cabinets as specified in the solicitation and technical drawing provided. As a responsive small business prime contractor, ABC Ltd brings operational agility, precise logistic coordination, and adherence to federal procurement standards. Our chosen manufacturing partner, the team, is highly reputable, Canadian-based cabinetry and millwork company with deep expertise in custom fabrication and institutional and commercial application. Let's say, for example, I looked at this executive summary, and you know what? I wasn't too happy with the way it added the team into the executive summary. I can change that. I could say something like, I would like you to add the team in a smooth way, focusing on our collaboration and the value they bring. So instead of having that dry team, let's see what that changes. ABC Ltd, in collaboration with the team, is pleased to submit this proposal in response to solicitation issued by the DLA Troop Support. The opportunity calls for the delivery of steel and wood storage cabinets that meet rigorous military specification requirements. We are fully prepared to exceed through our strategic partnership and deep understanding of government standards. At the core of our solution is a highly integrated collaboration between ABC Ltd and the team. So I would like them to, instead of team, we can use local experts in said industry. One of the reasons I'm even going through this so much is just to show you, like, when you're doing this part by part, you don't have to, like, okay, let's say the entire proposal was written out and there was a phrasing of the teaming that I didn't like. The issue is that that phrasing would bleed through the entire proposal, and then I would have to correct the entire thing. But when you're starting and you're doing it part by part, anything that you see that is a bit misleading or you do not like the way it's phrased, you can change it at the beginning and the bot will continue and have that consistency as you go. So ABC Ltd is pleased to submit this proposal in response to solicitation issued by the DLA Troop Support. This procurement opportunity seeks the production and delivery of military-grade cabinets built to exact technical and compliance specifications. ABC Ltd, leveraging the contract management expertise and partnership with local experts in the cabinet manufacturing industry, is fully positioned to fulfill all contract requirements with precision and reliability. So you see how that phrasing has changed. I'm not saying that this is a big issue, that if the contracting officer sees that you called your subcontractor team, it's going to be a big issue. Not at all. But I just want to let you know that you have that customizability and you can really brand this to your own preference. So I'm going to take this